In an era marked by rapid change and unforeseen challenges, the quest for a core of unshakable inner strength has never been more relevant. Building unshakable inner strength with Stoicism offers a profound journey into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, a school of thought that teaches the cultivation of resilience, peace, and robustness against the adversities of life. Stoicism, a philosophy that flourished in the harsh realities of ancient Greece and Rome, provides timeless wisdom that is surprisingly applicable to our modern trials. It teaches that while we may not control external events, we can master our perceptions, reactions, and the fortitude with which we face life's inevitable struggles. This book is designed to guide you through understanding and applying these Stoic principles to forge a life of enduring strength and contentment. Join us as we delve into practical strategies and insights from Stoic philosophy that can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Learn how to harness your thoughts, manage your emotions, and develop habits that build resilience. This exploration is not just about enduring life's trials, but thriving through them, equipped with wisdom and tranquility. Embark on this journey to discover how Stoicism can help you build a foundation of inner strength that stands firm, no matter the storms you face. Whether you're grappling with daily stresses or life-altering upheavals, the Stoic path provides tools that are essential for anyone seeking to cultivate a resilient spirit and a serene mind. Lesson 1. Understanding the Stoic mindset. The foundation of building unshakable inner strength through Stoicism begins with embracing its core principles, understanding what is within our control and what is not. This lesson dives deep into the Stoic mindset, exploring how this ancient philosophy teaches us to differentiate between our actions, thoughts, and feelings, and the external events that we cannot control. This distinction is vital for developing resilience and maintaining tranquility in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Stoicism teaches that the path to inner strength lies not in altering external events, which is often impossible, but in adjusting our perceptions and reactions to them. The Stoics believed that true power is found in self-mastery, control over one's mind and emotions. This philosophy encourages individuals to focus their energy on their sphere of influence, which includes their ethical choices, their desires, and their reactions, rather than expending energy on worries about uncontrollable external circumstances. The concept of the dichotomy of control is a fundamental Stoic tool. It involves categorizing experiences into two groups: things we can control, such as our judgments, impulses, and attitudes, and things we cannot control, such as the behavior of others, the past, and the future. By focusing on the former and accepting the latter, we can attain a state of inner peace and resilience. This practice is not about withdrawal from the world, but about engaging with it more constructively. Practical application of this principle starts with daily reflection. Begin each day by identifying aspects of your day that are within your control. Make a conscious effort to let go of anxiety over things you cannot influence. This might involve meditative practices where you visualize releasing these stresses. For instance, when stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated about the delay, a Stoic focuses on how they react to the situation, choosing calmness and acceptance over anger and frustration. Another key aspect of the Stoic mindset is proactive resilience. Stoics practice premeditatio malorum, which means the premeditation of evils. This exercise involves contemplating potential negative events or difficulties and mentally preparing oneself to handle them with composure. This might sound pessimistic, but its purpose is quite the opposite. It prepares you to face life's adversities with a plan and reduces the impact of emotional shocks. Moreover, Stoicism teaches the practice of voluntary discomfort. By occasionally choosing to experience discomfort, such as taking cold showers, fasting, or undertaking rigorous physical exercise, we can strengthen our tolerance for hardships and enhance our appreciation for everyday comforts. These practices make us less vulnerable to discomfort and disruptions in our comfort zones, reinforcing our mental and emotional fortitude. In conclusion, embracing the Stoic mindset involves a profound shift in focus from external circumstances to internal strength. By understanding and practicing the dichotomy of control, engaging in premeditation of potential challenges, and voluntarily embracing discomfort, you can build a resilient foundation that will support you through any of life's challenges. This lesson is just the beginning of cultivating a robust inner strength that remains unshakable no matter the external conditions. Lesson 2. Cultivating emotional resilience through Stoicism. Stoicism doesn't just offer philosophical insights, it provides practical tools for cultivating emotional resilience, a crucial aspect of building unshakable inner strength. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt to stressful situations or crises without lasting difficulties. It involves bouncing back from challenges with increased wisdom and strength. This lesson delves into how Stoic practices can help you develop a more resilient emotional landscape, enabling you to handle life's ups and downs more effectively. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that our emotions are predominantly products of our judgments and beliefs. Stoics argue that it's not external events themselves that disturb us, but the views we take of them. For instance, if you believe it's disastrous to be criticized, then criticism will likely upset you profoundly. However, if you view criticism as an opportunity to learn and improve, it loses its sting. This shift in perception is key to emotional resilience, as it allows you to encounter setbacks with a constructive mindset. Implementing this Stoic practice involves identifying and questioning your automatic thoughts and beliefs about challenging situations. Begin by observing the emotions you experience during difficulties and trace them back to the thoughts that precipitated them. Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself, is this thought objectively true? Is there another way to view this situation? What would a wise person like a Stoic philosopher believe about this same event? This process of cognitive reframing can significantly alter your emotional responses, leading to greater peace and resilience. Another Stoic strategy is the practice of keeping an evening diary. Reflect each night on the day's events, particularly the challenges, and evaluate your responses to them. Were your reactions based on rational judgments or on unhelpful beliefs? What can you learn from this reflection? Over time, this practice not only increases self-awareness, but also promotes personal growth by highlighting areas for improvement. Stoicism also teaches the virtue of acceptance, accepting what you cannot change while focusing your efforts on what you can influence. This involves acknowledging and preparing for the fact that hardships and setbacks are a part of life. By mentally rehearsing how you might constructively respond to potential challenges, you can diminish their emotional impact when they do occur. Moreover, Stoicism encourages the cultivation of virtues such as courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. Each of these virtues plays a role in emotional resilience. For example, courage allows you to face difficulties head-on rather than avoiding them. Justice involves treating others with fairness and kindness, even under stress. Temperance helps regulate desires and impulses, and wisdom guides you to make balanced decisions. Regularly practicing these virtues can stabilize your emotions and foster a robust character. In conclusion, building emotional resilience through Stoicism involves changing how you interpret and react to the events around you. By reframing your thoughts, regularly reflecting on your experiences, accepting the inevitability of hardship, and cultivating key virtues, you can develop a stronger, more resilient emotional foundation. This foundation not only supports enduring happiness, but also equips you to handle whatever challenges life throws your way with grace and strength. Lesson 3. Embracing the Stoic practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness, a state of active, open attention to the present, is often associated with Eastern meditation practices, but it is also a fundamental component of Stoic philosophy. Stoics practice mindfulness by maintaining a continuous awareness of their thoughts, actions, and feelings, which enables them to live virtuously and maintain inner peace. This lesson explores how Stoic mindfulness can be cultivated to build unshakable inner strength by helping individuals stay grounded in the present and engaged with their true selves. Stoic mindfulness, or prososh, is the practice of attentive and deliberate living. It involves being acutely aware of your thoughts and impulses, examining them without judgment, and ensuring they align with rational thinking and virtue. By practicing Stoic mindfulness, you can avoid being carried away by fleeting emotions and instead respond to life's challenges with thoughtfulness and composure. One way to develop Stoic mindfulness is through the practice of daily reflections, which involve examining the day's thoughts, actions, and emotions to learn from them and prepare better responses in the future. This might involve asking yourself questions like, what did I do well today? What did I do wrong? What duties left undone? And how can I improve? This reflective practice helps solidify lessons learned throughout the day and reinforces the intention to live according to Stoic principles. Another key aspect of Stoic mindfulness is learning to focus on the present moment. Stoics emphasize that the past is unchangeable and the future is uncertain, so the present is all we truly have control over. By focusing on the present, you can avoid the anxiety and regret that often accompany ruminations on the past and future. Techniques such as deep breathing, focusing on sensory experiences, or meditative walks can help cultivate this presence, enhancing both peace of mind and the capacity to make thoughtful, deliberate decisions. Stoics also practice mindfulness through their interactions with others, striving to be just, kind, and empathetic. By being mindful of their words and actions in social interactions, they aim to live up to their ethical ideals in every aspect of life. This social mindfulness not only strengthens personal virtues, but also builds stronger, more meaningful relationships. Moreover, Stoic mindfulness involves accepting and embracing everything that happens as part of a larger, rational order of the universe, often referred to as the Logos. This acceptance helps practitioners remain serene in the face of adversity, viewing every experience as an opportunity to practice virtue and strengthen character. In conclusion, Stoic mindfulness is a powerful tool for building inner strength. It fosters a deep connection with the present moment, sharpens focus, and cultivates a peaceful state of mind. By practicing daily reflections, focusing on the present, interacting mindfully with others, and embracing life's events as opportunities for growth, you can develop a robust, Stoic mindset that supports a life of tranquility and resilience. This mindful approach allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and fortitude, continually growing stronger in the face of challenges. Lesson 4. Developing virtue through Stoic exercises. Stoicism teaches that true happiness and inner strength are the results of living virtuously. The Stoic concept of virtue extends beyond mere ethics. It encompasses wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are not traits that one is simply born with, but are qualities that can be cultivated through disciplined practice and reflection. This lesson delves into specific Stoic exercises designed to develop these virtues, fostering a resilient character and unshakable inner strength. Wisdom is considered the master virtue in Stoicism, guiding one's choices and actions. To cultivate wisdom, Stoics engage in the practice of constant learning and introspection. This involves not only academic pursuits, but also practical wisdom about living well. A Stoic exercises wisdom by reflecting on their daily experiences and learning from both successes and failures. Keeping a philosophical journal is one practical way to develop wisdom. In this journal, record decisions, the reasoning behind them, and their outcomes. Over time, this reflective practice sharpens judgment and fosters a deeper understanding of life's complexities. Courage in Stoicism goes beyond physical bravery to include moral courage, the ability to stand up for what is right, even when it is difficult. To develop courage, Stoics practice facing small fears regularly, a method known as voluntary discomfort. This could include anything from engaging in challenging conversations to physical endurance tests. Over time, these practices build a tolerance for discomfort and fear, enabling the individual to act rightly regardless of external pressures. Justice involves treating others fairly and acting as a positive force in the community. Stoics cultivate justice through acts of service and the practice of empathy. Engaging in community service or regularly helping those in need reinforces a sense of connection and responsibility to others. Additionally, practicing seeing situations from others' perspectives can enhance understanding and fairness in interpersonal relationships. Temperance or self-control is essential for maintaining balance in life. It involves managing one's desires and impulses to live in harmony with rational thought. To strengthen temperance, Stoics often practice moderation in all things. For instance, they might choose to occasionally eat simple meals or abstain from indulgences like sweets or entertainment to practice controlling desires and appreciating what they have. Each of these virtues supports and enhances the others, creating a robust framework for living stoically. By systematically practicing these virtues, one not only builds character, but also enhances their ability to withstand life's adversities with grace and resilience. In conclusion, developing virtue is at the heart of Stoic practice and essential for building unshakable inner strength. Through daily practices aimed at cultivating wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, individuals can transform their lives. These virtues enable them to face any situation with confidence and peace, knowing their happiness does not depend on external circumstances, but on their own character and choices. Embracing these Stoic exercises leads to a life marked not only by success, but by meaningful satisfaction and profound inner peace. Lesson 5. The role of Stoic acceptance in building resilience. A pivotal aspect of Stoicism that contributes to building unshakable inner strength is the practice of acceptance. Embracing life as it comes, recognizing that suffering and setbacks are natural parts of human existence. This lesson explores how Stoic acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but an active engagement with reality, facing life's challenges with composure and dignity. Stoic acceptance is rooted in the understanding that some things in life are beyond our control. Stoics differentiate between what they can change and what they must accept. This distinction is critical as it prevents unnecessary distress about uncontrollable circumstances, such as the actions of others, the past, or the future. By focusing on their own responses and attitudes, Stoics maintain their serenity and effectiveness regardless of external conditions. One of the primary ways to cultivate Stoic acceptance is through the discipline of assent, which involves consciously choosing how to react to our impressions. Every situation is met with an initial impression, a gut reaction that might lead to a reflexive emotional response. Stoic training involves pausing after these impressions and deciding whether to assent to them or to question their validity. This practice builds the habit of responding to life's events with reasoned choices rather than impulsive reactions. Moreover, Stoics regularly engage in exercises such as negative visualization, where they imagine losing things they value, not to dwell on fear, but to appreciate what they currently have, and to prepare emotionally for any changes that might come. This technique, also known as the premeditation of evils, helps to reduce the impact of actual losses and enhances gratitude for the present moment. Another aspect of Stoic acceptance involves embracing the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This concept does not merely tolerate what happens, but actively embraces it, viewing every event, positive or negative, as something to be welcomed. This radical form of acceptance sees every circumstance as an opportunity to practice virtues and as necessary steps in the unfolding of the universe. Acceptance in Stoicism also extends to personal failings and the imperfections of life. Instead of harsh self-criticism or denial, Stoics work towards understanding and improving themselves. They accept their human limitations, learn from mistakes, and strive to grow without berating themselves for their imperfections. In conclusion, Stoic acceptance is a powerful tool for building resilience. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we must accept, to react to life's challenges with deliberate and thoughtful responses, and to embrace life's unfolding narrative with positivity and strength. By adopting Stoic acceptance, individuals not only enhance their own inner peace, but also contribute to a more rational and compassionate world. This Stoic practice fosters a profound inner strength that is truly unshakable, allowing one to stand firm no matter what life throws their way. Lesson 6. The power of Stoic detachment. In the quest for unshakable inner strength, Stoic detachment plays a crucial role, teaching the art of separating one's emotional well-being from external conditions and outcomes. This detachment does not mean a lack of care or engagement, but represents a profound understanding that true happiness comes from within, not from external circumstances. This lesson explores how practicing Stoic detachment enhances resilience and equips individuals to navigate life's unpredictable waters with calm and clarity. Stoic detachment involves maintaining a clear boundary between what is within our control, our thoughts, intentions, and actions, and what is outside our control, such as other people's actions, material possessions, or societal status. By focusing only on the former, Stoics maintain their equanimity and prevent external events from disrupting their inner peace. This approach is grounded in the philosophy's emphasis on living according to nature and reason, recognizing that much of life's unfolding is beyond individual influence. To cultivate Stoic detachment, one must practice the discipline of indifference to indifferent things, which are elements considered neither good nor bad in themselves, such as wealth or health. While these can be preferred or dispreferred, they do not determine moral worth or true happiness. By mentally labeling these as indifferent, Stoics can engage with them pragmatically without attaching their emotional well-being to the presence or absence of such conditions. Visualization exercises are a practical tool in developing Stoic detachment. Regularly visualizing scenarios where you might lose external goods or face adversity helps prepare the mind to respond with calmness and rationality when real challenges occur. This mental rehearsal is not about expecting the worst, but about diminishing the shock and impulse reactions that often accompany unexpected changes. Another aspect of Stoic detachment is the practice of voluntary simplicity, which involves periodically choosing to live with less or abstaining from certain pleasures. This exercise reduces dependency on external comforts and luxuries, reinforcing the idea that true contentment comes from how we manage our internal lives. These practices not only build resilience, but also foster a greater appreciation for the essentials, enhancing joy in simple pleasures. Moreover, engaging in regular self-reflection helps reinforce detachment by constantly reminding oneself of the impermanence of external conditions. Reflective practices such as journaling or meditative thinking allow individuals to assess their day-to-day experiences and ensure that their responses align with Stoic principles, particularly the principle of emotional independence from external goods. In conclusion, Stoic detachment is not an emotional suppression, but a strategic focus on what truly contributes to personal virtue and peace. By practicing indifference to external conditions, engaging in visualization, embracing voluntary simplicity, and regularly reflecting on one's experiences, individuals can develop a robust sense of self that remains stable and joyful regardless of external circumstances. This Stoic skill empowers one to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and tranquility, embodying the unshakable inner strength that Stoicism promises. Lesson 7. Integrating Stoic reflection into daily life. Integrating Stoic reflection into daily life is a powerful practice for cultivating resilience and inner strength. It involves regularly examining one's thoughts, actions, and reactions to align with Stoic virtues and principles. This deep level of introspection not only helps in making wise choices, but also in maintaining tranquility amidst life's chaos. This lesson explores how daily Stoic reflection can transform personal habits, enhance self-awareness, and fortify the soul against external pressures. Stoic reflection is rooted in the practice of self-examination, which is critical for personal growth and virtue development. The Stoics believed that it's not enough to learn philosophical concepts, one must also apply them consistently. By engaging in daily reflection, individuals can evaluate how well they're embodying Stoic principles such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in everyday life. This ongoing scrutiny helps identify areas where one may fall short and provides a framework for improvement. One effective method for incorporating Stoic reflection is to maintain a daily journal. In this journal, you can document your daily experiences, emotional responses, and decision-making processes. Each entry should focus on evaluating the day's events through a Stoic lens, asking questions like, how did I respond to adversity today? Did I display virtue or vice in my interactions? What could I have done differently to be more aligned with Stoic ideals? This practice not only offers a structured way to develop self-awareness, but also encourages accountability to one's philosophical ideals. Another key aspect of Stoic reflection involves the evening review, a practice recommended by Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher. Every night, before going to sleep, take a few minutes to reflect on the actions of the day. Consider the choices made and analyze them critically. What actions were in line with Stoic virtues, and which ones were led by passions or external influences? This review serves as a daily reset, allowing you to acknowledge mistakes, celebrate successes, and set intentions for better choices the following day. Stoic reflection also encourages the use of meditation or quiet contemplation. These practices help clear the mind and center thoughts, making it easier to reflect without distraction. They allow for a deeper engagement with one's inner dialogue, making it possible to challenge and refine it continuously. Meditation can particularly aid in developing the Stoic virtue of tranquility, as it trains the mind to remain calm and undisturbed by external events. Furthermore, sharing insights from Stoic reflections with a community or a like-minded peer can enhance the learning process. Discussions about personal growth and philosophical practices not only deepen understanding, but also provide new perspectives and encouragement. In conclusion, integrating Stoic reflection into daily life is not merely about self-improvement. It's about transforming one's entire approach to living. By regularly examining and refining one's thoughts and actions Through Stoic reflection, individuals can build a life characterized by virtue, resilience, and profound inner strength. This practice ensures that each day is not just lived, but is lived well, in accordance with the highest ideals of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 8. Harnessing the Stoic concept of amor. Fati amor fati, a Latin phrase that translates to love of fate or love of one's fate, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and an essential practice for building unshakable inner strength. This concept is not just about accepting life's events. It is about embracing them with enthusiasm, regardless of their nature. This lesson delves into how embracing amor fati can transform challenges into sources of strength and why it's a critical element in the Stoic toolkit for resilience. The Stoic embrace of amor fati goes beyond mere resignation to fate. It involves a joyful and vigorous acceptance of everything that happens, seeing the opportunity for growth and learning in every circumstance, whether deemed good or bad. This mindset shifts one's perspective from victimhood or passivity to one of active engagement with life's challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities. To cultivate amor fati, begin by re-evaluating your reactions to life's adversities. Instead of responding with frustration or despair, ask yourself how each challenge can serve as a tool for personal development. For instance, if you face a professional setback, consider it a chance to refine your skills or reassess your career path. If you experience personal loss, reflect on the impermanence of life and the value of appreciating loved ones while they are present. This shift doesn't negate the pain or difficulty of such events, but it helps in finding a constructive angle that aligns with Stoic virtues. Practicing gratitude is another effective way to develop amor fati. By regularly counting your blessings and recognizing the good in your life, even during hard times, you can foster a general attitude of appreciation that makes it easier to embrace whatever life throws your way. This can be done through daily gratitude journaling or mental affirmations that highlight positive aspects of every situation. Another method to harness amor fati is through meditation focused on acceptance and surrender. Meditation sessions can be used to visualize accepting and loving fate, not in a defeatist sense, but as an empowered choice to find meaning in the tapestry of life's experiences. These meditations can reinforce a calm resolve and a joyful acceptance of life's unpredictable flow. Additionally, reading and reflecting on the writings of Stoic philosophers who espoused amor fati, such as Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, can provide inspiration and practical advice on integrating this practice into everyday life. Their meditations and discourses are filled with insights on how to turn adversity into advantage through the love of fate. In conclusion, embracing amor fati is about more than just coping with life. It's about thriving in it. By actively choosing to love your fate, you engage with life's full spectrum, turning every experience into a stepping stone towards wisdom and inner strength. This Stoic practice teaches that there is a hidden gift in every moment, and loving your fate not only builds resilience, but also leads to a more profound, joyous engagement with life. Lesson 9. The Stoic path to overcoming fear and anxiety. Overcoming fear and anxiety is a central theme in Stoic philosophy, which teaches that these emotions stem from our perceptions and judgments rather than the external situations themselves. By adopting a Stoic approach, one can develop a robust framework to manage and ultimately reduce these distressing emotions, thereby building inner strength. This lesson explores specific Stoic techniques to handle fear and anxiety effectively, promoting a calm and resilient mindset. Stoicism contends that fear and anxiety often arise from our assumptions about the future and our exaggerated estimation of potential dangers or misfortunes. These emotions are rooted in the desire to avoid pain or loss, which, while natural, can often be irrational or disproportionate to the actual threat. Stoic philosophy offers a rational approach to dissecting these fears, encouraging us to question their validity and to consider the worst-case scenarios in a controlled and thoughtful manner. One powerful Stoic exercise for managing fear is the practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves contemplating potential negative events in advance, not to dwell on them pessimistically, but to diminish their emotional impact should they occur. By mentally rehearsing how to handle difficult situations, one can reduce anxiety about the unknown and feel more prepared and confident in facing life's challenges. Another key Stoic strategy is to focus on the present moment and engage in mindfulness practices. Stoics emphasize that anxiety often comes from concerns about the future, a state over which we have no control. By bringing attention back to the present, where we can take action and influence outcomes, we reduce feelings of helplessness and anxiety. Techniques such as focused breathing, mindful observation, or even simple tasks done with full attention can help anchor the mind in the now. Stoics also advocate for developing a strong sense of purpose and adherence to personal values as antidotes to fear and anxiety. When actions are aligned with one's fundamental beliefs and goals, there's less room for anxiety. This alignment provides a sense of direction and meaning, which can act as a stabilizing force against the turbulence of fear. Furthermore, Stoics recommend cultivating an attitude of acceptance towards whatever life presents, an extension of their belief in amor fati, or love of fate. Accepting that some aspects of life, including outcomes and other people's actions, are beyond our control helps mitigate fear and anxiety by reinforcing what we can control, our responses and attitudes. In conclusion, Stoic practices offer effective ways to manage and overcome fear and anxiety by changing our perceptions, preparing mentally for challenges, focusing on the present, living according to our values, and accepting what we cannot change. By integrating these techniques into daily life, one not only builds resilience, but also achieves a greater sense of peace and empowerment. This Stoic approach to handling fear and anxiety not only enhances personal tranquility, but also fortifies the inner strength necessary for facing all of life's uncertainties. Lesson 10: Stoicism and the Art of Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is a core tenet of Stoicism, serving as the foundation for personal growth and the development of inner strength. Stoics view self-discipline not as a means of self-denial, but as a way to achieve freedom from the enslavement of disordered desires and impulses. This lesson explores how cultivating Stoic self-discipline can lead to a more controlled, fulfilling, and resilient life. The Stoic approach to self-discipline involves the practice of self-control in all aspects of life, emphasizing moderation, rational decision-making, and alignment with one's deeper values. This practice is rooted in the belief that virtue, the highest good, is achieved through a life lived in accordance with reason. For Stoics, self-discipline is necessary to maintain the rational integrity of the soul, allowing one to live virtuously regardless of external circumstances. To develop Stoic self-discipline, one must first understand the importance of apatheia, or freedom from passion. This does not mean the absence of feeling, but rather the refusal to be controlled by visceral impulses. It involves a conscious effort to respond to situations with reason rather than emotion. For example, instead of succumbing to anger when provoked, a Stoic would analyze the situation logically, identify the best course of action that aligns with Stoic virtues, and choose to respond accordingly. A practical method for building self-discipline is to set daily exercises that challenge one's ability to remain stoic in the face of desires or discomfort. This might include practicing delayed gratification by waiting longer before indulging in a pleasure, Or it could involve introducing small discomforts like cold showers or fasting to strengthen one's willpower and resilience. Over time, these practices help fortify the mind against greater challenges, making disciplined responses more instinctive. Reflection plays a crucial role in developing self-discipline. Stoics often engage in nightly reflections to evaluate their actions and decisions against their Stoic principles. This process not only helps consolidate lessons learned from the day's experiences, but also prepares the individual for future challenges by reinforcing the commitment to Stoic disciplines. Moreover, Stoicism teaches that self-discipline extends beyond personal benefit. By controlling their actions and reactions, Stoics contribute to the common good, behaving justly and benevolently in their interactions with others. This social dimension of self-discipline underscores the interconnectedness of personal virtue and communal harmony. In conclusion, Stoic self-discipline is an empowering practice that offers significant rewards. It liberates individuals from the tyranny of uncontrolled impulses and aligns them with their rational, virtuous nature. Through daily practices, reflective assessments, and a commitment to living virtuously, one can develop the resilience and tranquility characteristic of Stoic inner strength. This disciplined approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also enriches the lives of those around us, embodying the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue. Lesson 11. The importance of community in Stoic practice. While Stoicism often emphasizes personal virtue and self-control, it also strongly advocates for the importance of community and social responsibilities. The Stoic view of community isn't just about mutual support, but about contributing to the common good and understanding oneself as part of a larger whole. This lesson explores how engaging with and contributing to one's community is integral to developing unshakable inner strength, according to Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches that all humans are manifestations of the same universal reason, or logos, and thus are fundamentally connected. This philosophical standpoint encourages Stoics to act with kindness, fairness, and justice toward others, viewing them as fellow participants in the human experience. From this perspective, personal development is incomplete without considering one's impact on and relationships within the community. To embody this Stoic principle, one can start by expanding their definition of self to include their immediate relationships and wider community connections. This shift encourages thinking and acting in ways that benefit others, not just oneself. Practicing virtues such as justice and charity becomes a daily commitment that strengthens not only individual character, but also societal bonds. A practical application of this philosophy is to volunteer or take on roles that contribute positively to the community. Whether by helping at a local food bank, mentoring younger individuals, or participating in community cleanup days, Stoics practice their principles through actions that enhance collective well-being. These activities reinforce the Stoic belief in living according to nature, which includes supporting the thriving of one's social and environmental ecosystem. Furthermore, engaging in community life helps to develop and refine Stoic virtues. Interacting with a diverse range of individuals and situations provides countless opportunities to practice patience, empathy, and understanding. Each challenge within a community setting becomes a lesson in Stoic practice, testing one's ability to maintain composure, act virtuously, and contribute effectively. Another key aspect of community involvement in Stoicism is the support network it provides. Stoics recognize the value of wise friends and mentors who can offer guidance, perspective, and feedback. These relationships are crucial for personal growth, as they help one reflect on their progress and shortcomings from an objective standpoint. Community provides a mirror through which one can see themselves more clearly and learn to navigate life more wisely. In conclusion, community is not peripheral but central to Stoic practice. It extends the practice of Stoic virtues beyond the individual to the collective, fostering a life of service, mutual improvement, and shared virtue. By actively participating in and contributing to the community, Stoics not only enhance their own resilience and wisdom, but also promote the flourishing of society as a whole. This integration of personal virtue with communal responsibility embodies the fullest expression of Stoic philosophy, leading to a robust, balanced, and deeply fulfilling life. Lesson 12. Lifelong learning as a Stoic commitment. One of the hallmarks of Stoic philosophy is the commitment to lifelong learning, not only in terms of acquiring knowledge, but in continually refining one's character and understanding of the world. This process is crucial for developing unshakable inner strength, as it involves an ongoing adjustment of one's beliefs, behaviors, and habits in response to new experiences and insights. This lesson emphasizes the importance of lifelong learning in Stoicism and how it supports the cultivation of resilience, virtue, and wisdom. Stoicism posits that wisdom is not a static achievement, but a dynamic process. The wise Stoic is always in a state of becoming, continuously seeking to expand their understanding and improve their virtue. This approach is rooted in the belief that every situation, no matter how challenging, holds a lesson to be learned. By adopting this mindset, Stoics turn daily life into a classroom, where lessons on patience, empathy, courage, and other virtues are regularly taught through the trials they face. To engage in lifelong learning, Stoics practice the art of self-reflection and critical thinking. Each day provides opportunities to review actions and decisions through self-examination. This could be done through journaling, meditative thinking, or discussions with fellow Stoics. The key is to question not only one's actions, but the underlying assumptions and values that drive them. This scrutiny allows Stoics to discard what is flawed, embrace what is beneficial, and refine their character in a continual cycle of improvement. Moreover, Stoics seek out new experiences and challenges as avenues for growth. They understand that comfort often signifies stagnation. Therefore, stepping outside one's comfort zone, whether through travel, learning new skills, engaging in debates, or changing one's routine, provides fresh stimuli that test and expand one's capabilities and understanding. Each new challenge is an invitation to grow, to apply Stoic principles, and to learn something new about oneself and the world. Another aspect of lifelong learning in Stoicism is the integration of teachings from various schools of thought and disciplines. Stoics value wisdom from any source, whether it aligns perfectly with Stoic doctrine or not. They incorporate insights from sciences, arts, and other philosophical traditions, understanding that truth is multifaceted and that wisdom can be found in diverse forms. This openness enhances their adaptability and depth of understanding. Lastly, Stoics view teaching and sharing knowledge as integral to their own learning process. By teaching others, they clarify and consolidate their own understanding and expose themselves to questions and perspectives that may challenge their current beliefs. This interaction is not just an act of generosity, but a key part of the Stoic learning process, fostering both personal and communal growth. In conclusion, lifelong learning is a fundamental Stoic practice that encompasses the development of knowledge, virtue, and practical wisdom. It is a dynamic process that involves continuous self-examination, seeking new experiences, integrating diverse insights, and sharing knowledge with others. By committing to lifelong learning, Stoics ensure that their journey towards inner strength and wisdom is ever evolving, deeply enriching, and infinitely rewarding. As we conclude our exploration of building unshakable inner strength with Stoicism, it's important to reflect on the profound journey we have undertaken together. Through the 12 lessons, we've delved into the core principles of Stoicism, uncovering timeless wisdom that guides us in cultivating resilience, virtue, and a profound sense of peace amid the chaos of everyday life. The path of Stoicism is not merely about withstanding life's storms, it's about thriving in their midst. By embracing practices such as mindfulness, emotional resilience, amor fati, and the art of lifelong learning, we've equipped ourselves with tools that not only fortify us against external challenges, but also enhance our engagement with the world. Remember, the Stoic journey does not end here. It is a lifelong commitment to growth, learning, and self-improvement. Each day presents new opportunities to practice these teachings, refine our virtues, and strengthen our inner resolve. As we move forward, let us carry with us the essence of Stoicism, the pursuit of a well-examined life, grounded in reason and enriched by a community of those who seek wisdom. I encourage you to revisit these lessons often, to continue reflecting on your experiences through the lens of Stoic philosophy, and to keep sharing your insights and challenges with others on this path. The true strength of Stoicism lies not just in personal tranquility, but in its power to foster a community of resilient, compassionate, and rational individuals. Thank you for joining this journey towards building unshakable inner strength. May the lessons learned illuminate your path, and may you face each day with courage, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Let's continue to support each other, sharing our progress and staying true to the Stoic call to live virtuously and thrive amidst life's vicissitudes. Until next time, stay strong, stay Stoic.